When the rest of Egil's army arrived at Landry, he pushed further into Bretonnia in pursuit of the woman who was meant to provide him a male heir. She was a witch and went up north to meet him as well, as the gods decreed. They were told that they would meet on the eve of a great battle against the Bretonnians where he would gain a great victory over them. He would still send his shaman with many horse riders to go find her over in the southern parts of Bretonnia. And while that happened, he brought his own full army to Lyonesse. Not only was Egil a great warrior, but also a very talented tactician. And he knew that the Bretonnians would underestimate them, believing that, much like other Norscans, they were only capable of charging into the front lines. He would send a horde of marauders to harry the army of Duke Adelhard of Lyonesse while his army pillaged the countryside, taking many of their supplies. The Duke fought his vanguard, but was only able to achieve a stalemate. Later, the forces of Langui would arrive to help out. And while that happened, the shaman found the witch. She took the body of a young, beautiful Bretonnian woman with black hair, and she was brought back to the scaling camp. We can now introduce another one of our heroes, Valgar the Nomad, a character made by patron Pizza Flavored. He has spent many decades alone following the will of Khorne. While he's not skilled with a sword or axe, his true bloodletting skills lie in his magic and manipulation of other tribes, deceiving them and drawing them into glorious battle for Khorne. Now his time in isolation has come to an end as he begins to aid the efforts of Egil and Bretonnia. Now it's time to kill some horse lords. Welcome back everyone to Total War Warhammer 2. We're playing our Khorne campaign featuring Egil Styrbjorn. We have settled up over here in Langui, and we do need a new location name for Langui. So let me know what you think it should be. Now, we have over here Khorne. It's going to be a very corny location. Here, let's upgrade to a tribal anchorage. Done. We can turn that ruined docks over into a Norsca wharf. And I believe I'm going to attack Marienburg very soon. They actually like me though. If I avoid fighting them, I could go focus on the Red Duke. If not the Red Duke, then I could go after other enemies over here to the east like the Empire, which could be a very good idea. Eventually they will declare war upon me. After that, I could begin to push over here into Kislev. Kislev does have a lot of lands I want. So we're going to find out how we're going to handle that all in due time. Now about my other army. Wolfric, you're here. Very good. We could use other new units. Now what units are we going to get today? It really depends on what we're able to really recruit and where. The Grayling Moot has a lot of options. Yeah, come over here then. We can do that right now. 1,500 gold. I could use more gold. I could also use a lot of werekin. Oh yeah. That is only one group. How much money? 1,150 gold. So it will take time for that group to really get filled up. All right. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to end our turn and get ready for that new campaign, that new battle that we've got to engage in, where we're going to bloodlet every single person around us, and we're going to pick up more treasure too. By Langui, we've got Egil, and he's going to be able to get treasure there. Right over here. Here we go. Remnants of battle. Well, I didn't kill anyone, not there. Arabian arms, we'll take that. Now we have, what, plus 15 to armor, 8% weapon strength, and plus 8 to armor piercing damage for 10 turns total. We also were able to find more gold. Gold that we need. Oh, hello. Another point of interest will come over here. Yeah. Why don't we march on over? We do have a lot of campaign movement range. Okay, Skin Wolves, what else do you need? You need to join up. You won't be cheap, I know that, but I'm going to give you over to our good buddy Egil. Okay, here's a watchtower. But before I build a watchtower, can I get more money? I can. Here we go. Another beast tanner. We'll take that. We're about to finish up more technology. I'll be able to get even more loot. Monster hunting, I will certainly engage in. It's not a focus for me. I would like to subjugate as many humans as I can. Wait, hold on. Reikland now has full control of all of Marienburg. That changes up everything. I might need to go after Reikland. If I don't do that, they could attack me at any moment. That's really a shame. I was hoping to fight Marienburg alone, but now I won't be able to. Champions of War. Every new war brings the Marauders bloody, gore-drenched glory and battle, whether in victory or in death. Now, what else do we have? More public order would be quite nice to have, sure. Raising of the Empire. Here we go, 22 turns total, but I'll get +5 to melee attack when fighting them, a much larger leadership aura size, and my Marauder upkeep will go down by 10%. Oh, and I'll be able to take 50% more income from looting settlements or sacking them. We're about to become dreadful. And over here, go pick up a bit of treasure for me if you don't mind. There we go. Okay, we're gonna pick up 1 haul of true silver. Now we have what? +8 to melee defense and +8 to melee attack. 1,000 gold as well. We're even stronger than we were before. And over here is another point of interest. I'm gonna pick up all the treasure I can before I attack Reikland, because I've got to wait for my other army anyway. Yeah, right over here. It's going to take them a couple of turns to get fully prepped up. Now, we could use some mounted or mobile units. Norscan Ice Wolves are pretty darn good. They have a lot more weapon strength. I'll take one of them. Then we'll only need 3 more units. Valgar, go take a bit of what they have. I know they want to fight me. You failed. Quit felling me. You should know better than to fail me. It doesn't really look good on your resume. Why do you have a resume? To see if I kill you or not. Khorne is still very much around, but they are fragmented and they are away from me. Or did they conquer more? They do have Bordelot, true. They could easily get to Lange. Yeah, they're right down over here. If we got a peace treaty, or again, I could just fight right on through Reikland. Oh, I've got a lot of recruitment buildings. You have everything that you need here, correct? Correct. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to begin traveling down here because you need to. I'll use all of my money to keep on recruiting. Once I begin to wage war once more, I'll be able to make a lot more money and we'll be okay. Now, I don't have a lot of spearmen. I need 2 of them no matter what. That'll be my full army for right now. I could let him keep that army and he would be quite powerful, but I want to give a few, you know, my skin wolves over to our good buddy, Egil. Okay, rank 7. Good, good. Now I'll give to you evasion. And we'll come over here to potentially fight a major battle. It really depends on what they have. Oh yeah, we're fighting Skaven. A lot of them, holy crap. Okay, Eshin Triads, we're looking at Plague Monks, Clanrat Spears, Warplock Giselles. Oh, it won't be pretty. Let's go kill some rat. Don't you just hate it whenever you have a pest problem? Well, don't worry, I've called in the exterminators. Imagine calling a guy in to kill some rats because you've got a rat problem. He charges in, breaks down your door with a mighty great axe, and he's like, I am here to kill the rat. I mean, I would be scared, but potentially interested in how he would do so. Like, would he damage my property? Would he just, I don't know, rip up the walls? I would let it happen. Why not? Egil, you're now setting forth to go fight another battle. Pretty soon we'll be fighting the Empire, but I have a feeling we'll be fighting a lot of Bretonnia. Okay, Skaven, it is time for you to be gone. I know we've got the year of the rat, but maybe I want to kill the year. There we go. They're already launching so many bombs at him. Egil does not care. He's here to drive on through and kill who he's able to. My general thought was to spread out my soldiers. That way we could engage all of their ranged units. I can beat them in melee. I just need to engage all of them. There goes a doom wheel. Learn to drive, rat. No, we're going to break it down. So you've got a few fancy warpstone whatchamacallits. We don't understand technology, and that makes us rather angry. Here comes all of my more mobile units now, getting ready to engage other ranged Skaven units. No, when I saw how much they had when it came to firepower, I knew that as long as we kept them busy, we could chase them all down. So that's what we're doing right now. It's a rather beautiful battle. They were herded right back into my spearmen who are now stabbing at them with the great shafts of Khorne. If we go look over here and check out what's going on, they're being engaged everywhere. That warlord can only do so much. Already, Clanrat spears are running away. Plague monks are fighting and doing some damage, but they're dying too. I've got more spears on the way again. That Doom Wheel, 40 kills, but now it's moving away. It's leaving. We've hit a majority of what they have. Over here, they've got a few slingers trying to get us stoned. And thank you, we can do that on our own. We've got that, you know, Slaneshi good herb going on. Otherwise known as the sexy good. They need to work on their branding. All right, what's over here now? Rat ogres. Oh God, giant rats. Well, I can't abide by that. You'll have to leave now, rat. I would ask you politely, but I don't speak rat fuck. There we go. A few shafts right in the rat ass. All right. My plan worked out. Again, that plan was to engage all of their units all together simultaneously. We did so. Now we're just chasing those who remain. Who's over here? Egil has 40 kills right now. There's rats trying to surround him. He's all buffed up. Let's go look at his stats. 143 for a charge bonus. I mean, that is amazing. The only person who could beat him in charging right now would be the Kool-Aid Man. Again, if you didn't know, he's actually a champion of Khorne. See, they always cut him off. You always hear him go, "Oh yeah!" But you don't hear him go, "Oh yeah, for Khorne." All right. While that part of the battle's going on, you can see that we're just chasing whoever we can. Over here, spears are going after Warplock Giselles, who cannot fire and move. They're moving away now. It doesn't really matter too much. Over here, my war beasts are going after Skaven slave slingers. We've got some spearmen right by them. Most of their units are now fleeing. We've got over here some Warplock Giselles who are saying, "Hey, I'm getting the fuck out of here." And the battle is over. We've won. Would Khorne like rat skulls? What do you think? I don't know. Maybe. It is a skull. I guess we could like use it as ornamentation. Yeah, maybe. We were able to earn a lot of money from winning that battle. Now your rank, wow, 19. Another 1,700 favor for me. Evidently, I can pay things in favors. Hey, Chaos God, you owe me a few favors, about 2,000. Now buy me a few men. Okay, we've gained a biting blade, which is meh. And quite a bit of gold, 3,500. I've got a lot more money. Good. Here's more treasure over here. As I told you before, I want to pick up a lot of treasure before we fight our upcoming war. Okay, level 19. What else do we need over here? Butcher of Immortals, we'll take it. It is about time to make him more powerful. And here's another settlement upgrade. Rank 4. I've got the money for it. I've got quite a bit of money, in fact. Langui, you need a better garrison. I mean, we'll be fighting eventually, so you better become stronger. No, we don't need that building, not right now. Over here, we could use more money. 100 more gold. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, what else do I need? If we border any human nation, we need better defenses for sure. Like over here. All right. And what else could I use? Pack Ice Bay. You need better defenses. I mean, having one feral mammoth can really change up any battle, and easily too. Wolfric will be ready in like 1 or 2 more turns. Then we'll need him to move down here to help us out. But now it's time to end our turn. Okay. Reiklin is quite powerful. To beat Reiklin may take time. The Golden Order is currently fighting Musion. Maybe if I fight the Golden Order too, Musion wouldn't hate me, then I wouldn't need to fight Musion. Musion is just strong enough to be annoying to try to take their lands from. Okay, we were able to replenish. Now we're coming over here to grab more treasure. Oh, look at that. A very easy battle. We'll take... Oh my god, look at that. Malls of savagery. And we were already pretty savage. Okay, now our buildings are cheaper by 30% for 6 turns total. And we gain more income from all buildings for that same allotment of time. Not bad. Okay, we'll come back over here for now. Egil, you're rank 20. I'll put a point over here into Butchers of Immortals. Now he's got a lot more power, though everyone hates me. To enhance only one character, I've made everyone hate me. It happens. But if you kill them, they can't hate you anymore. Sure, they won't like you, but no bother. I strike. I'm gonna upgrade you in a minute. Yeah, eventually we'll be rolling in gold, or favor. Whatever you want to call it. I guess we do have gold. Yeah, okay. I kept wanting to call it favor like chaos favor, but it's all currency. We know what it all is. It's meant to represent a transaction. All right, there's a watchtower. We could use more public order. We'll take that too, because I've got to get more public order over there. I don't need more recruitment buildings, but I do need more money and resources too. So we'll take a marble quarry. There we are. And a few more upgraded watchtowers, because again, all of our buildings are cheaper, which means we can afford a lot. Okay. Now we get to end our turn once more. Valgar will need to go scout things out. We're not going to begin the new war, not until I get Wulfric over here. If I don't have his help, we're going to be in trouble. I need someone to help me watch my lands. I mean, they could easily, very easily conquer whatever I have here. Oh, look who's coming to fight now. Okay, you're allied to Nordland. Nordland is not yet fighting me, which means we'll need to steamroll over everyone. Everyone here. I won't have a choice but to beat them all. Oh, look at that. Fortunate. Good job. Now they'll have a much harder time trying to wound you, but you keep on failing. Okay, if I attack now, what would happen? Marienburg, you do not have great defenses, okay? And Wulfric, you need to come all the way down over here to Arnau. Yeah, we'll conquer all of Marienburg. Here we go, Arabian Arms. Now you're stronger. We've gained 1,000 more gold. What else do I need over here? There we go. The Vanaheim Mountains are doing fine. We could always use more corruption in public order. Even if it is maxed out, you can always use a little bit more in case someone comes by to try to get rid of your corruption. It's kind of like if you don't want to bathe and you haven't bathed for like 10 years and then someone washes your hand. No, it's not okay. I want to be dirty. Okay. Assassinate. That's right over here. Boris Todbringer. Marienburg. Oh, but before we do that, Boris Todbringer is close by. Now that should be interesting, and one Imperial army moved in. I understand. Ice Strike Ford is right there. We'll upgrade that. Which means we've got to wait for just a minute to go fight Boris Todbringer. Let's get ready to fight him. It's only about time. I wanted to pass a few turns to find out where they would move to. Boris Todbringer came over here, so I wonder, can I reach him outright? I believe I can. He was over by Marienburg, but he moved over here via a forced march stance. I'm trespassing, sure, but now I get to fight Boris Todbringer, who's actually stronger, or not stronger, but at a higher level than Egil. Okay. You've got very low weapon strength, a lot of swordsmen. Oh, we're gonna beat them. Now, hold on. You've got a charge bonus of 31? Holy crap, what is mine? Mine's only 9. You're telling me that your little weaklings, your little hairless wonders, can actually outcharge my marauders? Okay, fine. Show off a little bit then. Boris Todbringer is on the way. Little does he know, he's on the way to a world of hurt. The guy didn't bring me a housewarming present. I mean, come on, I'm new here, I'm new to the neighborhood, and your rude ass comes on over trying to take what belongs to me. I killed people for that fair and square, pal. He's not very powerful, which means we've got a good chance of destroying every single Imperial over here. These swordsmen are now relocating because they've got to. The corny ways are real. So what are we doing? I've got a rather wide formation right now. Over here is where I have all of my beast-based units. I mean, they're going to get ready to flank whoever they can, handgunners or otherwise. My marauders are now moving in. They're shifting around, which means they won't be able to easily get a lot of hits in with all of their ranged units. The army of Middenland is about to be brought down. Here they come. Marauders, well, they're trying. They're making it. There's our initial charge. I'll give you a more informational view in just a minute. Before we do so, we have only one simple tactic right now. Charge in. It's what we're about. The battles have been quite varied, even though I haven't been able to shift up or shift around the overall army format of Egil. Wolfric will have a much more dynamic army composition. But there we go. Egil has moved in. My marauders are now charging in. We're going after all of these swordsmen. There's a warrior priest of that fallen, forgotten god, Sigmar. And over here, again, more marauders engaging all of their swordsmen. Now, they have a charge bonus of 31, which is incredible. Boris Todbringer is fighting alone. We've got some handgunners who are not being engaged, not yet. All of my bestial units, well, they're charging in, going after crossbowmen and also handgunners too. Over here are the Beasts of Tashnar at 15 kills. My Werekin, well, they have 22 kills. What else do we have right now? We've got some javelins who are fighting in the woods, which is really fine because we're also flanking these swordsmen from behind with a bunch of shafty Khorne spears. Let's have a look. They have what? 10 and 4 kills. We have 18 kills. 2 groups fighting us, yet we still have more kills. That one warrior priest, Gottfried, well, he's alone. We're not going to be gentle. We shall tell them about our ways, but not with words, but rather interpretive dance, if interpretive dance was just a method for committing to slaughter. And it is! Okay, these handgunners are now overwhelmed. They've been hit by all of my more mobile units. Again, anyone who flees, they begin to die incredibly fast to all of my hounds. I mean, already 76 kills and only going up. Over here, Egil has taken out these halberds. He's at 100 kills on his own. The guy is just driving by. He doesn't need a gun to do a drive-by. He's got a drive axe. Over here, these marauders, one group took a lot of damage. 37 left. These swordsmen did a pretty good job. I'm guessing they had a little bit of help. They had a buff from their warrior priest, giving them more of a melee attack boost. Here comes my Werekin right now, right from behind. Surprise, Yif attack! Haha, they never expect the surprise yiffing. Alright, over here we've got some swordsmen who are now broken and fleeing. Boris Todbringer is fighting too many on his own. Your mustache will not save you today, fucking Toddy. Alright, well, Toddy's leaving now. Ta-ta, Toddy. And as for what's left of them, it's only a few units who are barely able to stand. Our damage is so incredibly high. Egil is so incredibly powerful, it's hard for anyone to stop him. We have not lost yet one Werekin. We have 122 kills and only going up. Over in the woods over here, that warrior priest tried to come after Egil, and he's fleeing now too. He was only able to get 3 kills. Already, Egil's at 159 kills. That's what I'm talking about. That's the damage that I was looking for, Egil. And you can see that every Imperial is now leaving. We're sending them home packing. Well, actually packed. We'll take the time. Make sure to send the body parts to the children. Why not? Here's your dad's hand. Now, whenever you need a hand, you'll think of Khorne. The battle's over. We've won. We've beaten Boris Todbringer. That was a great decisive victory. Now he's going to have to leave. We took some damage, sure. We lost, what, 378? He lost a lot more. But now I've got my gold shooting on up again. Now that isn't bad. Okay, here's a Shield of Tolos. Missile resistance can be very good. I mean, if we get shot by bullets, we can block a little bit of it. Not a bad thing. Though my armor is much better. I mean, we're able to replenish whenever we want to. Now it's time to move over here to Langui. Okay. There we are. Rank 21 for our good buddy here. If I pick up Aura of Chaos, he'll still be able to resist a little bit of damage. I could make him more powerful in melee combat, but I feel like, and I'm sure you might feel like this too, he's already pretty strong. Instead, why don't we enhance our soldiers we already have? Let's make them more powerful instead. I mean, look at him. He's already strong. And I will make him stronger later, but that isn't really as much of a concern right now. If only I could make it over to his lands easily, but that would be quite challenging. Okay. Khorne, you're over here. Carcassonne, you're over here, and we need to fight another enemy. I could ignore them and go after Bretonnia. I don't know when Bretonnia will come at me, but they could eventually come at me. Reichland owns 24 locations right now. They're fighting Nordland, Hawkland, the Barrow Legion, Sylvania, and Clan Scryer. Now, they're allied to the Wood Elves, Stirland, Ostland, and Ostermark. So we really are in a very hard position. I think I probably need to focus on one enemy at a time. Again, if I ignore Midland, maybe they won't be able to attack me very much because we already have a major enemy over here. They're fighting the Barrow Legion and Musillon. If I ignore Musillon and go after them, then Musillon won't bother me. It's a really tough choice, man. I'm telling you. All right. I think I know what we'll end up doing. We've got a new turn now. Nordland has been destroyed. Averlin is traveling over here. I've met them now for the first time. Technology researched, okay, +1 to public order, more income when fighting the Empire, vampire counts, and greenskins, right? We've gained sea legs. I've got our good buddy over here, Wolfric. Now, if I kill Musillon off, I can do it. Why? Bretonnia went after Musillon. Now they're much weaker. Okay, you know what? It's about time for another war. I'll fight Sylvania. They're very far away. I don't really care that much. We're about to go into battle. If I auto-resolve, I'll lose way too many. I would rather fight the battle out. And I've got 3 Hell Cannon anyway, which means we're probably going to be okay. Now, we're going to sail away. There's Albion. We'll take that. And Valgar. You've been failing like every single skill check here, man. Come on, roll a little bit better. Hates men. Okay, sure. That's a little bit much, but all right. Sleight of hand. Powerful magic users have mastered their art, so the winds bend to even the most subtle of requests. Very lewd. He's at rank 9, so I'm going to put a point over into, where is it at right now? Earthing. You're about to be rank 10. Not bad. I want you to be at a much higher level. But now, let's go into battle and fight some undead. A siege battle to break down the undead. They're manning Bretonnian walls right now. Their towers do not have the power to really put much of a dent into us. What do we have? 3 cannons. I mean, what can they do? They can wait here. They can offer a few attacks, but here's what I did. I put all of my ranged units, all of my 2 units right on the front lines. Their job is to take a freaking arrow to the face. While they're doing that, we're going to shoot away with all of our Hell Cannon. We've got 3. Now, the only downside about artillery is that to match up with the tabletop mechanics, they have a chance to misfire. And they can blow up. That's why we're beginning to take damage, even though we're not really being shot at too often by our foes. So if you ever glance at my cannons and they're nearly gone, you know why. Let's have a look over here. That's why I love having more than 1 Hell Cannon. They can easily break through all of them just like that. So what do they have on the walls right now while we destroy towers? Well, they've got Crypt Ghouls. Crypt Ghouls are not going to be able to stop me. They can deal quite a bit of damage to some Marauders, but it's not a huge deal. And over here is a Necromancer. He's got some basic spells. Now, I wonder how powerful they truly will be. Maybe they could be damaging just because of their magic. Magic can make a huge difference in a battle. There's also a, let's see, Vampirus that's got death magic. I mean, listen, We're just gonna bust right in. Oh, kind of scary looking. All right. She's giving me the stink eye. Oh, wait. That just might be her stinky eye. She's dead. Now we're coming after another tower. So what are we gonna do right after? I'm gonna send in all of my more mobile bestial units to the front gate. My werekin are gonna move in too. Then we'll let our marauders, our marauder champions, who have 33 weapon strength, 45 melee defense, and 37 melee attack, they're gonna launch up those walls and fight. Wulfric is going to help out as well. He's no Egil, but hey, he's a good support character. You're like a B+ actor, all right? You're all right. We can quickly break down their front gate. I mean, look at that. We have all of our werekin saying, hey, let me in. The furry convention is opening up, and we're going to get in whether you like it or not. And they're like, brace the gates! The furries are coming! Yeah, well, I can't control them. I just tell them which direction to go, and they go. Okay, Wulfric is climbing up. So powerful that he's able to summon up ladders on his own. Yeah, you go, buddy. And we're also watching our other champions begin to climb up, simultaneously ascending these walls, these weak, manlet walls. The gate is broken. Now we're gonna wait here as long as we can. A few of my ice wolves will move in. There could be some friendly fire. I don't like that. My hell cannon are now attacking these criticals on the wall. I'll probably let them stop attacking very soon, but for now, they're gonna deal some extra damage to these criticals. Now, criticals are very powerful. They have a weapon strength of 50. It's much higher than what we have for our marauder champions. Are we gonna win? Absolutely. Will it be somewhat of a challenge? Sure. There goes a few more crypt ghouls. Here comes our champions right now. 2 were killed. They have a group of 90. What's over here now? Wulfric the Wanderer. He's about to charge in. Just give him a moment. There we go. Wulfric did it. There goes his ship. Unfortunately, the enemy units moved away, so we'll just call that a test run, a trial run. That's all right. That necromancer's using whatever magic he's able to muster up to help out his undead. Like over here, Van Hell's Dance Macabre. Plus 24 to melee attack. My marauder champions are still charging in as we speak. Let's have a good comparison here. Marauder champions, 35 weapon strength. Graveguard, 30. They have 70 armor. I've got 15 more armor. But here comes more crypt ghouls, and they are buffed up. That one group of marauder champions might have a fairly difficult time. Over here, 5 kills by our marauder champions. Not bad at all. Do we have more to kill? Absolutely. Look at our tattoos. We've got like every Chad and Trent coming to help out. Sorry, Chad and Chaz. What if like every alpha barbarian had a face name? Chaz, Chad. I'm Chad number 24. I like playing Blood Bowl ball. I like working out. Anyway. 20 kills now. These Graveguard, they have 89 left, only 1 kill. We have 22. That Necromancer's trying to fight back. What a loser. And they're using magic on my units over here. Is it a Spirit Leech? It is indeed a Spirit Leech. It's not really meant for a single unit like that. A single character, sure, but not an entire unit. Here comes a few Berserkers. They're moving in to help out now. I saw that my champions needed a little bit of aid. Not too much, a little bit. A little assist, if you will. 34 kills now. They have 51 left in their group. 10 kills by the Graveguard. If we look over here, now we've got all of my werekin moving in, going after that Vampirus. It's like that old classic tale of werewolves versus a freaking vampire. It's Underworld, but not as much leather. Marauder champions, we've got one over here, 59 kills. We've got a Necromancer as well, a Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. Oh, that's what you have? Hey, impressive, check it out. They've got a Vampire Lord. Check him. That's pretty cool. Oh, That's your own crypt goal. All right, weird flex. But you just do what you want, man. Okay, that vampire, that vampiress, well, she's at 14 kills, but again, surrounded by skin wolves who have 68 weapon strength and decent armor piercing damage. Wulfric is at what, 28 kills right now? We're now surrounding these crypt ghouls and Graveguard. It's a small garrison, but it's strong enough to deal some serious damage, which is what they're doing right now. So we're gonna watch a little bit of the battle play out without moving around too much, at least for a few seconds, maybe even half a minute. Ooh, that would be very special, I suppose. Go, Berserkers, go. Get angry. They didn't like your cooking. All the bald guys look like they enjoy barbecue. Look at that guy's hair. All right. They're dropping. You can see how many Graveguard are getting put down. It doesn't matter if they're tired or not. They're going to do a good job at destroying a few undead. So what else is going on now? Well, we've got Marauder Champions over here, 80 kills. That Necromancer is taking some damage. There's a Blood Dragon Lord that has 12 kills right now. Let's go check on Busty. Busty Bella is what we'll call her. Okay, it's not going well. Oh god, he's stripping. Okay, to provide context for any of you only listening and not watching, my Werekin are attacking a Vampirus, and evidently they have a visual animation of like nasty drool coming from their maw. I could imagine like someone's not really paying attention and they just hear me go, oh yeah, that Werekin's dripping. Oh no. All right, that Necromancer's nearly dead. Finally, and we have more units now moving in to come help out. We're just gonna launch them over here. Now, I wanted my infantry to move through the front gate, but if you try to get a large group to move through all at once, what they do, some of them choose to climb up the ladders instead. It can be quite grating, trust me. Okay, Busty Bella is now gone. We've got a small group of Graveguard left, 17 kills. Wulfric has 30, that Blood Dragon Lord 16. Still fighting some Marauder Champions who have 45 left. Their numbers are not very high, so, you know, they can only do so much for a prolonged period of time before things get rather nasty for them. You hit him, but you didn't kill him. Try again, pal. Do it again. Nope, nothing. Now, what else do we have over here? We're going to send out our Werekin and our Ice Wolves to attack these Varguys. Now, Varguys have a 51 charge bonus and 118 weapon strength. Their initial charge will probably take out a few dozen of my Wolves. Not my Werekin, but my Wolves, or maybe like 10 or 12. Maybe a dozen. Marauders are now over here. They're still settling up. That Blood Dragon Lord is now having to fight Wulfric, the Eternal Challenger. He's just being hit. What's your melee defense at, my friend? Okay, not bad. 60, 84 melee attack. Wulfric is at what, 32 kills? It's only at 290 for weapon strength. We'll get it higher. We'll pump those numbers up. They're just waiting over here. I was hoping that they would all collapse after I beat their leader, then I could avoid further casualties, but unfortunately, that isn't to be the case. We watched the battle unfold. He's using more magic. But it's over for him. The Blood Dragon Lord has been put back into his grave. Now it's time for our other units to get ready for another attack. We're going to move in and fight those Varguys. I was hoping to let them rest for a period of time. They're less effectual whenever they're tired. That's why we've got to watch out. It's just what we do. We're good at watching out. Okay, they're now moving in. They're charging in right away. Okay. These Varguys, well, they're doing that damage that I told you that they would do. 4 kills. But no, they didn't kill nearly as much as I thought they would. All right, one group has what, 6 kills right now. The other group, let's see, they're over here, 1 kill. Yeah, they'll probably get about a dozen, but you can see how quickly they're dropping. their damage is really just not going to compare to sustained fighting techniques from my werekin, my skin wolves. They're about to fall apart. It was a fairly long siege battle and much more costly than I thought, but again, they had Graveguard. They had more elite vampiric units and spellcasters. Okay, skin wolves, you can do it. Come on, break them down. Get rid of them. Get rid of the feral bats. I don't want any weird viruses or whatever they have. We've won. I just need you to let me leave. They're already beginning to fade. Yeah, my wolves are very powerful. They have very high weapon strength, but they're only meant to go after very lowly armored units. And if they stay fighting for a long time, they end up losing a lot. Truly, I mean a lot. Okay, the Vargeist are now beginning to decay. They're still really fighting my werekin. I'm telling you, if we were fighting like under dark clouds, it would be a very underworld scenario. You know, that film series with all the leather and the vampire hunting and the lichen hunting. I don't think I've seen them all. I think I enjoyed like the first one. Then after that, it got kind of meh. Okay, Vargeist. 13 kills total. All right, all right. Skin Wolves, what are you at? 5 kills. Yeah, Vargeist are only meant to cycle charges, but we've won. It's over now. They really put up a much better fight than I thought they would. It would actually be great to fight only the undead for a period of time. If only Sylvania could do a better job at surviving. 48,000 gold is what I could take here. I need a base of operations, but that lets you know that in the future, if I ever want to just make gold, like whenever I go fight the Empire, it'll be very easy for me to do so. Not bad. Goodbye, Musion. There goes Musion. Now we need a better garrison over here. Naturally, we do. We could also use, let's see, a little bit of corruption. We'll get a ruinous altar, more growth, public order, and corruption. All right, I'm gonna get you to land over here right away. It's about time to go kill a few Bretonnians. Wolfric, you did a good job, but their magic really did bother us. Okay, you put your points over here into Monsters of the North. You don't have any of these units here right now. That's unfortunate. Okay, what else do you have? Oh, hello. If I recruit any werekin locally, they'll be at a much higher level. Well, that I do want. We'll take it. We'll take it right now. Though I can't recruit locally. I'll need to bring him somewhere else in order for him to pick up one of those heroes. Now, Valgar, you can't move. That's okay. We get to end our turn. Man, that was such a good fight. We can push down over here to Musion and defeat Alberic, who's got a very high melee attack. His damage is not incredible, but his melee attack is quite nice. I only need the humans to leave me alone. Evidently, they're still very strong, and they have a large army coming to fight me. I did not know if Alberic could make it. He did make it. We'll try to defend. Maybe we'll win. Maybe we won't. If we do win, great. Then I can destroy more of their lands and make them my own. Here's a battle where I know for a fact we cannot win. Now, why can't we win? It's only a garrison. These Bretonnians have commanders. The inherent power of any Bretonnian army will come from their heroes, and they have their king here. 80 melee attack. Their king alone could kill so many of our units. You changed up your mount. Why? I mean, that is a good sign for me. He'll be much weaker. He's already regenerating. Look at that. Okay, we're looking at a weapon strength of 468. 53 for a charge bonus. I mean, maybe if we had walls, we would be okay. Who's over here now? Alberic de Bordelot. Charging with a bunch of Grell Knights. He's got a trident. I bet he enjoys, I don't know, seafood. He probably gets crabby. I mean, in lore, Alberic is much older. He's a fairly old guy. Mounted yeomen are charging in. Kind of a weird choice, but all right. Our units, well, we're going to try to fight in the woods over here. And we're just going to kill as many as we can. Maybe they won't burn down the damn location. Oh, look at that attack. already ripping through my poor marauders. I mean, they lost a lot, and they have Grell Knights, enchanted champions, destroying what we have. All right, what else do we have? We've got spearmen. We've got our other units waiting, but they have a whole host of Knights of the Realm about to charge in, so we can probably beat their infantry. Beating their infantry isn't really the question, but if they even cycle a few charges, only a few, it'll be over for me. Look over here. These Grell Knights, over 50 kills. You've seen me win so many battles, but I usually have one of my leaders, and my leaders are very powerful because they're Khorne. All right, there's King Lewin. Over 30 kills right now. These Grell Knights, let's see, 10 kills. These Knights over here, 11 kills. My warriors are now fleeing. They're being broken because of all the Knights charging in. You can see how deadly it is. I can just show you. I'll give you a more informational look. That way you can really place where everyone is at and what they're doing right now. I mean, we've got hundreds of Knights all on one battlefield. They're not letting up. They're not letting me get up right now. They're just going to push on us. We'll get a few licks in, but it'll all be for naught. And I don't mean the Critical Role character, not the Goblin. 53 kills, 80 melee attack. All right, King, you're not so bad. Get out of here, King. Ooh, just running them down. Your indifference is noted. Another charge from these Grell Knights. Oh my god. Look at that. They're finally getting the victory that they have always wanted. And over here, we're just fighting in the woods. I mean, woods do slow down their knights, but it wasn't sufficient. It wasn't really the numbers that we needed to muster to get to where we needed to be. We've got Knights of the Realm who came in from behind, now attacking my trolls. My trolls are able to get over 50 kills. Trolls are very powerful. They have a weapon strength of 105. They have decent armor. And they're just breaking down some mounted yeomen. What's over here? Yeah, these Grell Knights, 91 kills. They're chasing after marauders. See, that's what they're able to do. You can look at our balance of power. Our numbers are comparable, and if they're comparable, while my enemy has like these smaller groups of like 40 and 60 knights, that just means that they have a lot of infantry as well. You don't want that. My Marauder champions, over 40 kills, but look at what's happening now. A pincer attack. We're being hit from multiple directions. Their poor people are just getting slapped in the dick right now. But at least we're not tax collectors. Then they would be very, very sad. Okay, Grell Knights, you're at 105 kills. They're charging in too. We're not able to move very much. We're kind of stuck here. Here they come. They're going after a few of my spearmen. Youch. 19 kills for my spearmen. Their Grell Knights are at what, 124 for kills. Here's more Knights Errant. 23 kills. My trolls are able to win for a little bit, beating some mounted yeomen. Trolls be trolling. Okay, 40 kills for the Knights of the Realm that are right by those trolls that I mentioned. The Grell Knights are now moving back because they're going to cycle another charge. Let's have a look at my numbers. They are limited. We are falling apart. We're stuck here. We can't move. They have all the mobility in the world. And I need a damn scooter to get around now. Jeez, Albric, 129. Grandpa. He's like, put a pitchfork in it. You're done. I get it, Grandpa Albric. I get it. Look at the damage. Go, Albric. Proud of you. Grandpa's doing a good job. Craven. My warriors flee. No, the battle is now over. Just have a nice, good overview of everything that's happening. My warriors are charging at what they can. We've beaten their infantry. At the very least, they will be wounded and weakened. Then we can come in and sweep them away like dirty Bretonnian French dust on the rug. Just sweep them away. No cheese for you, my friends. Yeah, I do love my Bretonnians. I know that all of you do too. Whenever we get to crusading, people get pretty excited. I feel like whenever I upload a crusading video from my Bretonnians, a few people will like sense it, and out of nowhere, you're in the grocery store, you're on the can, you're talking to your parents, out of nowhere, you feel it, and you go, Deus Volt! We're all unified by our Deus Volting. Okay, it finally happened. We lost. They beat my garrison. Oh, it's time for revenge now. They spanked us, and I didn't really consent to that, so I'm going to report you to... Oh, wait. HR departments really don't do well here. They usually try to stab me whenever I talk to them. Whatever, Lewin. Whatever. You do what you will, man. Oh, you're not going to even take it? What? My crappy land isn't good enough for you? Ooh, it's on now. And Averland, what are you doing here? Look, either commit or don't. Go home, or I'll put you home. Put you in a home. If your home is a coffin. Okay, taking my money away. That's all good. I'm on my way right now, in fact. Oh, we're on our way. Langi, I'm gonna repair you. Oh, goodbye, Albrecht. Fare thee well. I wish it was easy for me to say that I enjoyed knowing you, but who are you again? Hammer and Anvil. So now, whenever I have our good buddy over here, Egil, to go fight some major army at sea, he'll get a plus 15 to melee attack. Not bad. Situational, but not bad. Okay, now we make, what, 5% more income after a battle. Any battle, just post-battle loot in general. Cool. Oh, look who's over here. Good old Lewin. Well, while you're there, we're about to go back into combat. I could wait for one turn. Oh, here's Bohemond Beastslayer. He's over here. The Duke of Baston. Now, he's very powerful. Look at him. Over 500 weapon strength. He wouldn't be nearly as easy. Now, how large is your garrison here? Not that large. I do want a larger garrison myself. Yep, take that. Whatever you can get, just take it right now. Okay. What else do we need? We could use more money over at Ice Drake. I could get another recruitment building, more replenishment. I mean, it would be adjacent to whenever I attack the humans. Look, I'm human. I'm just a better form of a human. All right, I think we're ready to end our turn. Valgar, can you do anything fun? Of course, Valgar can't do anything fun. He's not known as Valgar the Fun. You know what? I won't build that yet. Instead, I want you to come over here. Take a bit of technology. You actually did it. I'm proud of you, Valgar. Now, Valgar, let's put a point over here into Flamestorm. I want you to rush over to Arcane Conduit. Wind Blast for you. Well, hold on. What items do we have for Wulfric? That's what I need to know. Nothing. Okay. He'll go from 290 weapon strength, and when I give him Masamune's Pride, he'll get 365 weapon strength. Take it right now. And by the way, here's a shield and a talisman too. I've got a war banner for you and a Norse berserker. And that's it for now, but you have what you need. Oh, you have what you need, all right. Here comes another rather large battle. It's a dark battlefield. Now, I could wait on the hill next to us, but instead I would rather use the water that we have. You see, it'll slow down all of their units, and I'll be able to easily keep them caught in a quagmire. Then we can giggity all over them. So what do we have? I put my garrison units on the front lines. Their job is to die. I wanted a rather dense formation. That way we could easily react to any attack they try to make. Bohemond is coming to charge in. 568 weapon strength, a charge bonus of 73. Wow. They have more knights moving in. What are we looking at? Knights Errant, 2 groups of them, 1 group of Knights of the Realm, and mounted yeomen. My Hell Cannon are spread out. They'll probably misfire and take some damage. We're trying to hit what we can. There goes one of our ships, and here comes some Bretonnian charges right now. King Lewin is moving in, and here comes all of their brave knights here to fight my manly Chazes and Chads. My ice trolls are also supporting our knights. We've lost a couple of trolls. Now they're losing some knights, but look at Bohemond. He's got what's called the big fuck off stick. Doesn't matter if you want to be friendly or not. That thing tells you to fuck off. Beast Mace of Baston. Going somewhere. Unbreakable. Gotcha. Armored down by 30. Okay. He had over 600 weapon strength, incredible. So he'll be killing a lot. What are we doing right now? We're just gonna hit their leaders. We'll try to. I'll try to get my hell cannon to hit our leaders. We've got one that took a lot of damage and is having to move away. What else is going on right now? We've beaten a group of Knights of the Realm. We've got a Paladin, another one, and a Men-at-Arms Horde. So they have a much larger group. And over on the left flank, we're looking at Knights Errant who are charging into Marauders that have great weapons. So they do have armor piercing. That means we'll be dealing more damage. And if they want to charge them behind, let them do so. Here comes over here my Ice Wolves. They're coming to take down some more Knights, and that battle is nearly over for that group of Knights. I mean, they're about to just be engaged completely. Their speed is at, what, 51, so they're a little bit slower. Let's zoom out a little bit and check out what's happening back over here. I'm sending in a lot of infantry to go after various groups of Knights. I mean, even if they can't charge in, look at who's being surrounded. More Marauders are now flanking them, keeping them entangled to where they're unable to move and they can only sustain more melee damage in combat. Over here, we have another Paladin at 3 kills. Some great weapons too. We've got over here, what, Knights Errant? Another group of them. Mounted Yeoman close by at 4 kills. We're looking at Chilfroy d'Artois. He's at 7 kills right now. My goal is to complete every single Bretonnian Dukes campaign that we have. Not every duchy or dukedom is in the game, though. I hope one day they expand Bretonnia. Marauders, what do we have? 98, they're charging in now too. Let's go look at the rear of our formation and see what's going on. We've got so many infantry chasing after Knights Errant who are at the edge of the map. They can't really do too much. Over here, we've got more Knights of the Realm who are currently moving away. We've got some more Frost Wolves, Ice Wolves now chasing after more foes. My Hell Cannons are at what, 50 kills? One is. The other one, 13 kills. Their job has been to hit Mounted Yeoman and also their leaders whenever possible to deal more damage to them. King Lewin is at 43 kills. The leader, Baston Bohemond, is at 41 kills. Right now, we're going after Mounted Yeoman archers. That way, we don't need to chase after them. And these Paladins, well, they can't keep it up. They're old. They don't have that blood pressure. Need it in the right places. Look at that. He charged right back in. 10 kills. Not bad. Back over here is another Paladin. Look at that. Direct hit on those Mounted Yeoman archers. Ouch. All that training, all for naught. You're like a Yamcha. You train, you train, you train, you get knocked the fuck out. Okay, King Lewin is at 47 kills. He's trying to move away. He's caught right now. Bohemond is taking so much damage. Wolfric is here fighting too, but Bohemond's at 52 kills. But again, as I said before, he's taking way too much damage. He's going to be unable to stand in this battle for too much longer as we gain our most precious commodity, which is blood. Now, who do we get blood for? That's a good question. Blood for the blood peons? Blood for the blood friend? No, no, no. Blood for the blood god. 13 kills. Another shot blown right over here at these Mounted Yeoman archers. We've got some Men-at-Arms who are very late to the battlefield. We have one group who's currently fleeing, so be it. Be gone, you cowards. All right, all right, all right. What's over here? Ice Wolves now moving back in. We've got over here a Paladin who's falling apart. There's units all over. We've got what else? King Lewin. King Lewin is charging back in. Bohemond is adjacent at 70 kills right now. See, I like to do cinematic views, and I also like to give you a more tactical overview. Whenever not much is going on other than a battle, we can zoom in and check out what's happening. Of course, he's on his very powerful mounts, but he's at less than 1,500 health now. He's dropping in quickly. Oh my god, that was friendly fire. It did hit him, but that was friendly fire. You saw that up close. He's limping away. Come on, Limpy, get away. He came after my Hell Cannon. 78 kills, and I suppose we pissed them off. So what's happening to the rest of their armies? Well, that Paladin is fleeing and now being hit by my Marauder Hunters. Enjoy that. Over here would be King Lewin at 47 kills. He didn't really get much more traction after that battle. And Bohemond, well, you can see what's happening to him right now. You're not Bohemond Norscan Slayer. I've got Werkin in. He's about to drop. Oh man. When the beat hits, right? Oh, he's out. Later. And we've won the battle, everyone. There's very few left here. My one decently, you know, put together Hell Cannon is now shooting at who they can, but it's over. Let's go chase them down. We've won. We won that battle. It still was not easy due to the amount of leaders that they had in one fight. Bretonnia is all about the power of their leaders, and they had a lot. So even though they didn't have like a full army, they could charge into me. They could deal a lot of damage. I mean, one guy over here, Bohemond, 90 kills. Now get away. You didn't win the battle. Get away. I wonder who's going to declare war on me in a little while. You know that one of them will do it. I don't know when, I don't know how, but they will do it. But thankfully, look at Wulfric over here. He was able to get a lot of traits. Kingslayer, Duke Slayer, plus 15 bonus versus large when fighting against the Empire and Bretonnia. Then, over here, Stalker of Arden. Now, he's even more powerful when fighting in the woods. Holy crap. Oh man, we're about to kill Woody. Oh, I'm gonna finish you off right now. Go away. All gone. Good job, Wulfric. You're a good support character. That's right. You're here to support Egil. He beat you fair and square. We're changing up the fates right now. Here's what we're gonna do. I'll eventually get a new hero, a werekin, but Wulfric has got to move to that region to pick him up. That way he'll be level 6 or 7 and be much more powerful because of it. All right, I think for now, I'm going to give you another command ability. We will finish out what you have. Monsters of the North, take it. There we go. He'll get his good stuff at level 10, like Juggernauts of the Sarl. Okay, so you need a War Mammoth. Gotcha. I'll try to work on that when I can. Again, we're very far from home. It takes time. Okay, everyone, we shall call it here. When we are back, we shall continue on. Thank you for watching. Do leave a like down below and look forward to seeing more tomorrow. And if you have any comments or concerns about the bloodshed, well, tell it to Khorne.